Okay. I've got a really weird story to tell, and you're going to think I'm kind of odd. I have had the weirdest dream that I've had in a while. Okay, so last night I had a dream. Barb and I were living in Australia, just like the dream that I had had a few weeks ago, about me moving to Australia. So we're living in Australia, and we're living in this big house. And this house looks a lot like the childhood home that I used to live in when I was younger. I go into one of our rooms. It's kind of like a mud room. It's the room where you like take your shoes off, take your coats off. Some houses have that, some houses don't. Anyway, I walk into there, and we have this cat. Her name is Julian. Her full name is too long to say, is very, very long to pronounce. But we have this cat named Julian, and we've had her for like 11 years. That is my wife's like fur baby. She's been with us as long as Barb and I have been together. So Barb is looking at Julian in my dream, and she says, you know, Julian has been living a bit too long. She's been with us for a long time. I think she's tired. I think it's time for us to put her down. And in my dream, I'm thinking, no, you can't put her down. It's your cat. Why would you ever do that? So my wife walks over, grabs shotgun, and starts like holding the cat. And she looks at me, she says, honey, will you hold her? And I thought, no, I'm not going to hold her. That's your cat. What are you doing? You're not going to kill this cat. She's like, no, we have to put our cat down. She's too tired. She's ready to go home. And as my cat, as her cat is walking around, she just aims a gun, poof, just shoots her right there. And in my dream, I fall to my knees. What have you done? You've just killed our cat. What are you doing? And she looks at me, she said, honey, will you bury her? She asked me that in my dream, like, as if I'm gonna take out the trash. Like, will you go bury our cat? I'm like, I guess I'm gonna have to bury our cat. And I go outside, and it's you know, an Australian outback. Only there's some grass. There's grass here and there. I remember looking to my left, and there'd be like a little cliff, and there's like a pond over there. And I see like kangaroos hopping around, and one of them falls off the cliff, falls into the pond. It's a really cute moment. But here I am holding this box with our cat in it, just going looking for a good spot to bury her. And the dirt is a little bit different in Australia in my dream. I don't know. It's a lot like clay. Like you know when you find gum at the bottom of your shoe and it's kind of purpley and dirty? That's a lot like the dirt that was in my dream. That's in Australia. Anyway, I found a really good spot, and I realized that I don't have a shovel, so I'm looking around, and I find one of those whole, like, post diggers things, and so I find one of those, and I start, like, getting to the ground, and it's kind of muddy, kind of gooey, kind of bubbly, and there are these farmers that are out, like, working in the field, and I forgot that they were there. Anyway, one of them comes up to me, and he says, man, what you doing? And I said, well, I'm burying our cat. Our cat just died, you know. He's like, man, I'm really sorry about that. This man is kind of old. He's kind of wrinkly. He's got like a cap on, but he's got two little green antennas, two little Shrek ears that are peeking out, you know, above his hat. And he says, well, listen, I got something. I got another shovel for you. And he hands me this spade, and he says, you know, this is going to help you better, because if you use that, you're going to end up going on an adventure. So I get this, and I start like digging into the dirt, and I'm about to bury this cat. And there was another guy that comes on. He's kind of chubby looking. He's got a big, thick mustache. So I'm digging this hole to bury this cat. And he says, listen, and he looks up to me, and he says, listen, if there's anything that I can do for you, just let me know. It's a very genuine offer in a dream, and I thought, well, thank you. And I woke up, and you know when you have those dreams and you wake up instantly and you think that your dream was real? Like, I woke up thinking, what am I doing dreaming that I'm in Kentucky, I'm burying my cat right now? Like, it felt so real, and it felt so lifelike that I thought it was real. I don't know what the dream means about me moving to Australia and kangaroos, and then my wife shot her cat. I don't know what that means. It was weird.